student record calculation. The goal of this project is to automate the process of reading and writing student records in an Excel sheet. If we think of the process of reading student records and defining a pass-fail state for a student, the steps we would take would be first opening an Excel sheet where the student scores are located. Then calculate the total of all scores for that student. Using that, calculate the average. Then using that average, determine if the student passed or failed, and save those results in that Excel sheet. So basically the task we're doing here is opening an Excel sheet, doing operations, and saving the Excel sheet. And this whole process can be automated using FlexRule, specifically using the Robotic Process Automation extension. And here's the flow of the project, starting with a start node. And from there, we open the Excel spreadsheet with the student scores, calculate the total, an average, determine a pass-fail state, and save the student records, which would be our output, and end with an end node. Let's go ahead and run this project. With the flow opened, and the name of that document is studentrecord.xml, click on the debug icon, and we'll step through the flow using this next step icon. After that starting node, the flow is going to open an Excel sheet, get scores from the sheet, calculate the total and average for the student scores, set the total, set the average, make a decision on if the student is passing or failing, and set that decision as a parameter and save it to the sheet. And then we're going to close Excel and end with the end node. Let's go a little in depth on how this project works and see how the project automates these 4 steps. The first step we have is opening the spreadsheet with the scores, and the Open Workbook tool will open the Excel sheet with the student records at a specified path. The next activity will copy the scores from the Excel sheet to a local variable called student. And our second step is to calculate the total and average. The calculate total and average activity uses these expressions to calculate the total and average and set them to their local variables. Set total and set average sets the previous values to actual cells in the Excel sheet. Step 3, we determine a pass-fail state. The local variable average that we created is now used in this decision. If it's greater than or equal to 50, pass will be set in a cell of the Excel sheet, and for less than 50, fail will be set to a cell. And for our final step, we'll save the records. Either decision that's made will result in transitions to save records. To save the sheet with a calculated record to a new file name, which is the output of this project. Before the flow ends, the last activity is to close Excel. If you'd like to create projects like this using our Open Decision Intelligence platform, you can get started at flexrule.com.